inner peace. This morning, I woke up to the sound of my alarm, 45 minutes late. The panic hit before my feet touched the floor. I rushed through my morning routine, brushed my teeth with one hand while checking emails with the other, and made a mental note to skip breakfast again. But just when I thought I had pulled it together, I spilled hot coffee all over my shirt. The clean, ironed shirt I had saved for today's client meeting. For a moment, I stood there frozen. The old me would have let that ruin the whole day. But today, I paused, took a deep breath, and reminded myself, it's just coffee, not a catastrophe. I changed quickly and headed out the door. Traffic was a mess. Someone cut me off without even signaling, and I almost slammed on the brakes. My hands gripped the steering wheel, my pulse surged. And then I laughed. I remembered something I heard in a podcast once. Not my circus, not my monkeys. It was ridiculous, but it worked. That stranger's bad driving wasn't going to steal my peace. When I finally reached the office, I expected my mood to dip again. But instead, I smiled at the security guard, who looked surprised. I complimented my colleague's new haircut and offered to grab coffee for my team, ironically, without spilling this time. Small things, but they felt powerful, like I had quietly taken the day back. At lunch, I stepped out for a walk. I didn't scroll through my phone or replay the chaos of the morning. I just walked. I noticed a sparrow hopping near a bench, the scent of jasmine from a nearby tree, the warmth of the sun on my face. Ordinary things, but somehow they grounded me. Later that afternoon, I bumped into a junior colleague who looked flustered. Her presentation had gone poorly, and she looked like she might cry. I shared a story of my first botched client pitch, how I'd stuttered, sweated, and forgotten the client's name. We both laughed. She looked a little lighter. That night, as I rode the elevator to my apartment, I thought about how the day had started. Rushed, frustrating, imperfect. Yet somehow, it ended calmly, even beautifully. Not because everything went right, but because I chose not to let every little thing go wrong inside me. See, I used to believe peace meant silence and order and smooth sailing. Now, I think peace is knowing how to stand tall in the middle of life's chaos. It's not about pretending that everything is fine. It's about deciding that not everything deserves a reaction. We often give away too much of ourselves to moments that don't matter. A rude stranger, a spilled drink, a glitch in the plan. But what if we stopped? What if we held our ground instead of our grudges? Each day is full of small storms. The key is not to run from them, but to carry an umbrella of perspective. Because here's what I've learned. You can't control the waves, but you can learn to surf. And life, it becomes so much more beautiful when you stop reacting to every ripple and start dancing with the tide. Living well isn't about chasing constant happiness or expecting life to go smoothly. It's about building the strength to stay centered when things don't go your way. It's about smiling through setbacks, breathing through frustration, and learning to let go of what you can't control. When you choose not to react to every annoyance, you reclaim your power. You become the calm in the storm, the eye in the hurricane. And that's where real peace lives, not in perfect circumstances, but in your ability to rise above them. So the next time life throws chaos your way, don't let it pull you under.